Okay, now I have the pleasure to bring up our next comic. He's a local guy, and he is, he's a winner of the Hollywood Sober Talent Showcase, and he does a show here in this city called Comedy for Pain Relief. And his name is Jeffrey Lewis!
Marti MacGibbon, everybody. Woo. Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming out. Nice cool day today. You know, did you hear that we set a record for the hottest summer in history? Yeah, it's hot, wasn't it? I set my own personal record, the most consecutive days my balls stuck to my leg. Oh, you know, at my age, the older you are, the lower they stick. I went through 5 giant Costco jugs of Gold Bond powder. Every time I sat down, I got investigated 3 times by Homeland Security. No, he's clear, just balls stuck to his leg again. How many take Vicodin? How many taken Vicodin? Sure you did. Come on. I took a lot of it. I had a back surgery. It didn't go well. I had pain. Still had pain afterward. The doctor said, "You now have a condition called failed back surgery syndrome." Like, that costs $80,000. Doctor, I've got a new condition for you, and it's called I failed to pay you syndrome. I mean, failed back surgery syndrome. Only a doctor could get away with an excuse syndrome. Wouldn't work anyplace else, right? You know, guys sneaking home late at night, trying to get into bed, the wife. "Have you been out at the strip clubs again?" "I can't help it. I've got titty bar syndrome. I need help." Now, I took a lot of painkillers, what I like to refer to them as my weapons of mass destruction. They're powerful, though. They get rid of all your pain, your thoughts, your job, your house, your family, your dog. Seems like everybody's taking something. Celebrities, athletes, Dr. House, Carmel Housewives. Hey, Carmel Housewives, they got the good stuff. And they sell it, too. The best time to score from a Carmel housewife is a few days before the annual Nordstrom shoe sale. But drugs are dangerous. You know, poor Michael Jackson. I know he overdosed. He was taking drugs for both a black man and a white woman. And then Whitney Houston, she pissed me off. She was just careless. I mean, every addict knows when you take drugs, you gotta wait an hour before you go in the water. No, I never bought drugs on the street. I couldn't find anybody to take my copay. I bought drugs at CVS. Love CVS. Love the drive-through. Perfect for somebody like me. Fast, convenient, and somebody like me that just is a busy addict on the go. But they're so helpful, you know, with great advice and everything. Like, you get that drug information sheet, and at the bottom it said, "Jeffrey, if you like Vicodin, you're really going to love OxyContin." No, I started with Vicodin and worked my way up to Percocet to kill the pain, climbing the drug ladder, right up to OxyContin, right to the top of methadone, because I'm competitive. How many been to rehab? How many been to rehab? Yeah. Woo! Yeah, good. I was scared. I heard those 12 steps were hard. Until I read step 1, admit you're powerless. I'm like, this is easy. I admitted I was powerless on my wedding day when I said I do. Step 2, very revealing about you and others. You know, select a higher power greater than yourself, you know, for spiritual guidance. People pick a God, Buddha, Dalai Lama, or some people even pick Obama. But I think if you pick Obama, as your higher power, I think you're going to start out with a lot of hope and end up relapsing. No. I hope he gets elected so I can milk that joke for another 4 years. I'm hoping for that. Mitt Romney, I don't know what I'm going to write about him. Something will come up maybe. Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of picked a different higher power than most. Supermodel Heidi Klum. Really took the edge off during those hard times. Thought about her all the time. In the shower, in bed at night, the bathroom at Cracker Barrel. You know, the usual places. Going through withdrawal was hard. I couldn't sleep. The doctor recommended I take Ambien. Yeah, Ambien. He said, but I got to warn you about the side effects. It can cause sleep eating, sleep driving, and sleep sex. And you wake up in the morning and you don't remember anything. He goes, are you okay with those side effects? Absolutely. Especially that sleep sex, since I'm not getting any when I'm awake. So 2 weeks went by, I didn't notice anything weird until one morning I woke up, my car was out of gas, I had a $300 dinner bill, and there was a note on my pillow. And it said, Dearest Jeffrey, last night was wonderful. You were amazing. Let's do it again. Love, Chuck. Woo! No, I've replaced taking drugs with exercising. I do long-distance cycling now. I feel great. Love it. Just love it, love it. Love riding with my buddies. You know, there's one thing about cycling. I think it's the only activity where two heterosexual men can say to each other, how's your butt feel? And can you keep going? Hey, I've been sober now for 6 years. Thank you. Yeah, we always get those people that, 6 years. That's not very long. I always tell them, you know what? That's equal to 600 Gary Busey years. Thank you very much, and thanks for coming.